According to Albert Einstein, we cannot solve a problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. My name is Corinna Stoffel, and I'm the host of Toward a New World. The world seems to be falling apart. Are you as frustrated as I am with the talk about how to fix things or what needs to change, yet nothing changes? In the episodes, I invite people to look from different perspectives, sometimes even contrary to the current points of view. My intention is to evoke a different level of consciousness by empowering listeners to explore what is true for them and begin to live their lives from that place, thus changing their lives and through the world. If this appeals to you, I ask you to subscribe to the podcast on this channel.
Hello and welcome. What are we going to talk about today? What came for me was to clarify the meaning of what is an extrovert and what is an introvert. Because I have been noticing that these words are used in ways that are not necessarily accurate with their intention. What's the actual meaning of those words? It talks about how I, as a human being, recharge my batteries. If I'm an extrovert, I'd love to go out, be in a crowd, attend a party, have fun with lots of people around me. If I'm an introvert, it's quite the opposite. I like to hang out by myself. And being an introvert, I call myself good company for myself. I like to be by myself, alone, withdrawn, and then I can go out and be with people. According to statistics, the distribution between extroverts and introverts in our Western cultures is roughly 75% extroverts and 25% introverts. Think about that. There's way, way more extroverts. So, how have I seen the words used in a not quite accurate way? Introvert is often associated with someone being shy, having not an easy time to connect with others, maybe even liking to be in control and doing things by themselves. Introverts can be shy, and I have been shy, but they don't have to be. For instance, I know someone who on the Myers-Briggs test, which is a test for introversion, extroversion, and some other personality traits, is really all the way out on the introversion scale, but has, in a professional setting, absolutely the skill and the confidence to interact with other people. Recharging the battery, yes, for that, the person wants to be alone, by themselves, quiet time, just being, reading a good book, working in the yard, or things like that. Extroverts, on the other hand, as I said, are very outgoing, like the crowd. And I found that interestingly, in one on one settings, they can be amazingly shy. So, interesting juxtaposition between the two. And as I said, I'm an introvert, I've been shy. And I mean, I've been so shy that I went to a networking meeting and stood on the sidelines, only interacting when somebody came up to me. And being outgoing, being able to connect is a skill that can be learned. And I have been learning and still am refining that skill. And I like my alone time to recharge my batteries. I like my alone time to contemplate, to be with things that are going on for me, where I'm wondering, being with questions. And that's me. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. We do what we need to do to feel good. And can we accept that? Interestingly, if I look at people who are extroverted, are going out into the crowd, they are also very skilled at gathering information by talking with everybody and getting confirmation, often of self, confirmation of points of view that they have. An introvert, on the other hand, has probably an easier time in meditation, contemplation, and going within to have that confirmation of self. How are we willing and able to use the ways we have ease and use our personality and not, I've heard it, oh, you don't know anything because you're not able to strike up a conversation with somebody on the street corner, so to speak. It's not my style. Okay. I'm more of an observer. And being an observer, I notice things that an extrovert who is engaging with the crowd may miss. Right? Wrong? I have no judgment on that. It just is what it is. That's all. So, are we willing and able to appreciate the personality and the way we are recharging each our batteries without necessarily labeling somebody as intelligent and able to strike up a conversation versus shy and unable to strike up a conversation? It's different contributions that each one of us makes. And are we willing to acknowledge those contributions and be with them? So I'll leave it with you. Have a thought about it, explore it for yourself, and see where you come out. What is true for you? Are you part of the 75% or the 25%? Happy exploring. Until next episode. Take care.